Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. And it's Friday. God, I'm so happy about that.
Oh, it is.
Is your website still up? I just had to ask.
Wait, whose website?
Yours.
Yeah. Why would it not be up?
Have you guys seen this website?
It's such a what?
It's the greatest law website I've ever seen. Sorry, I didn't mean to just jump right in on that, but
no, it's fine. Hater of
have you guys seen this
websites? There we go. Perfect. I'm giving you a title now.
The first time I spoke to Nick, I was trying to be all professional, and I pulled up his website, and I'm like, dude, how is this guy so popular? Look at this website, man. What is this?
I made that for SEO purposes a long time ago, and then just never updated it ever.
I don't even have one. Does that make me a super degenerate?
No, it's better if you don't have what I have.
Damn, Jay, I'm sorry. I don't even got a website.
That's what she said.
You'll be after you see Nick's website, you'll be happy that you didn't have one. So, I couldn't believe it. Listen, it was like a year ago. I think I had Nick on. I was like, "This is a big deal, Jay. It's gonna be big for your channel. You know, you're moving up in the world. Make sure you study. You know, do your research." Pulled up his website. I'm like, dang, it literally looks like fifth grader made it on one of those free, get a free website.
No, haven't you seen that show? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah.
Clearly, a fifth grader would have made a better website than that.
But no, dude, have you ever I watched that show and it was here's a question based on fourth grade, science, and it's what is the distance from the moon to the Earth on December 21st? And I'm like, what the fuck were they teaching these kids? I didn't even learn adding barely and shit. Now, granted, it's Alabama, but still.
Right. I was gonna say Alabama
explains everything.
Fourth grade is still determining the difference between sister and wife.
It's a hard
You
test,
mean
okay?
you mean the studio where they filmed the moon?
Am I allowed to show it? Am I allowed to show it?
Yeah, I don't care. It exists.
Here,
it.
you share my screen.
Yes. Yes.
Look at this website. What is this?
Wow.
Hey, those are early thumbnails.
Testimonials.
I think that pulls from my Google reviews or something.
Testimonials.
Did you do the Murdoch trial PowerPoint presentation for the prosecution?
That's it. That's
mean.
it, boys and girls. That's it.
So this is the Google business website that they give to any business that wants business.google.com or whatever. And they just have you put stuff up and then it just lays it out on screen like that. God, it looks so good.
Man, there's no flashing. There's no flash on there. You gotta have some things flashing in different colors, and
you'd think they'd put some ads on there. You should see how much traffic that website gets when I cover a trial.
Well, really?
It gets 30,000 hits a month.
You need to put a link up for
it's not a GeoCities page though. That's the problem.
We're a small firm dealing in many different fields of law. Check out my YouTube channel.
Nick.
Wait, let's read the reviews.
I made that well after creating a YouTube channel. That didn't exist until into the YouTubing.
Create my entire mobile gynecology business.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Hey, those are all real. Oh, no,
is it really?
No, I didn't write those.
That's so uncomfortable.
I didn't write those.
This says my vehicle had a defect where one of my doors wasn't working. They were limiting me to only 3 doors. It made it very difficult to get out to all the ladies.
Yes,
that were into stunning good looks back to my house.
You gotta have 4 doors, more horse.
He was able to get my manufacturer. to fix 4 doors and allow me to get even more lady spanks, Nick.
Is this the most recent? Because I'm about to go write one, dude. Nick made sure that my farts never made a noise again.
Dude, the fucking every time, you know, like I get a Gmail, it's like ping, it's like you have a new review. I'm like, oh fuck, what next? I'll go look because sometimes I'll piss people off and get a bunch of like 1-star reviews. They usually end up getting like Google will just remove them most of the time, but yeah, it happens on occasion, Ken.
Bro, I legit.
I had no idea.
Do you remember that, Nick? Do you remember that? You probably don't remember. I like pulled up the website and I was like, I just want to say, for someone as famous and successful as you pulled off a very plain website. I was trying to be professional, and then you told me like, dude, that website is nothing, Jay. It's like it's just a joke. I was like, okay, thank God, because I'm like, here I'm spending money, of my time of trying to build something of my own. I'm like, here's Nick with like
poor
green logo and a couple reviews.
How do I bring this up?
I know.
Oh my God. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, of course, with me as always is Mr.
I
Camelot.
just threw that in there right at the beginning.
I know. We jumped right into it. Camelot, how you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm tired as hell. There's like a lot of stuff coming real fast, like all over my face, and it's not exactly as good for the pores as it usually is because it's like rear end gear oil and shit. I might take my cars in pieces in my garage, and I have like a couple days to finish it. And our first race is in like a week.
Why would you take your car apart? That doesn't sound like a good plan if you're going to drive it.
Well, damn it. Like, so we're going to a short ass little goofy track, and I have to take the rear end out and change the suspension and the springs. And it takes for damn ever from the
What I did last night.
So I have like 1 or 2 days left off until the race happens. Like other than like where from not doing shows and shit. So it's real damn stressful, man. It's not fun.
I bet. That's why I don't do anything like that at all.
Yep, it makes sense. No, but I was talking to Andrew on the Camelcast the other night, and he said something that got me kind of excited. He hinted or said that maybe we could do a meetup in Japan in October. And I was like, oh my God, because they apparently lifted their vaccination requirements for incoming people for the country 2 days ago. So I was like, bro, I am there. If he does it, dude, I'm there. 100%.
Japan in October.
Dude,
have you ever left the country, Camelot? Have you ever?
I've went over the border for like a day.
Never been out of the country,
but I haven't like flown anywhere and stayed for an extended period of time.
Okay, so you've been to Mexico.
You've never had to go through like customs
sort of, and Canada, sort of. Well, my dad worked in like right on the Canada border when I was like 9, and that's about it. So no, not really. Doesn't count. So yeah, I'm gonna go to. I'm definitely gonna do that, and I'm also gonna go to Europe at some point this year.
Oh man, God, I'm jealous. I'm like.
It's always fun to go with someone who's never been.
Wow. I'm trying to just travel to different places and like trying to figure out where in my schedule I can fit another trip to go to meet people to do something. And I'm like, and my parents are like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this? You're gonna go to our family reunion this year? And I'm like, oh, I mean, I don't know. So I was talking to Lady Rackets. I'm like, well,
everyone's saying I have. Hold on. Everyone's saying I have major lag in the chat.
Whoa, you do.
It looks like you're in a Godzilla movie, basically.
All right, let me pop out and come back.
I didn't realize it until now. He's delayed by like 4 seconds. Holy shit!
Mouth was moving for like an hour.
How is that possible?
We could go.
Oh my God! I thought I was watching the YouTube feed. I thought I was watching the YouTube feed. I was actually watching the StreamYard. Wow.
It's like, I'll be right back. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
I'll be right back.
Okay, this thing is getting annoying. It was funny before the stream.
Before you stole all my money from me, Jesus.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh yeah. By the way, all of your bank accounts have been closed down, but you have been given complimentary high interest rate loans while you were waiting in the back room. All right. Nice to see you, Camelot. How's it going, Jeff down
It's
below
going
me.
great. How about you?
Oh, dude, I'm having a good day. My we had I was busy all day. We had Fridays I go to the chiropractor with my whole family, which is not recommended. Go to the chiropractor alone. Same with like it's like going to a massage with like your kids sitting there like fighting. Like
Yeah,
stop.
not relaxing.
I'm trying to calm down. So we did that, and then two of my girls got haircuts. And while that was happening, I took my other daughter out to eat tacos at this local Mexican place, which was nice. And then we came home for a little bit. And then the reason they were getting haircuts and getting all like cleaned up is because they the kids had our homeschool co-op does like a spring celebration. They do like a big play or whatever. And so they did that today. So I got to go hang out and watch the big performance they've been working on all year. And it was really nice. It was just a good like family time day, which was a family time day that wasn't like me corralling children all day. It was like just relaxing and getting to hang out with my kids. It was fun.
Yeah. See,
That was better than me. See, it's like 12:30. It was 1:30 here now, 1:20. And my morning has just been an absolute disaster. I woke up listening to the Gwyneth Paltrow testimony, which is some of the weirdest shit I have ever seen in my life.
I heard there was a call for some girl on girl action in the court.
There
today.
was. It was just wild. And she was describing this accident like it was 50 Shades of Goop. It was no, she was like, oh, you know, I skiing down the hill and his skis slowly parted my legs and slid between them. He pressed his body against me from behind and held that position for a minute. And then he pulled me down on top of him and made distinctly male noises. And I'm like, why am I getting horny listening to this?
Fucking sexist as shit.
Distinctly male noises. What was he just like naming car parts or something? What the fuck is that?
He was grunting, apparently, is what she eventually got around to. He was grunting.
Well, she was assuming his gender.
that's all we
And-
do.
She
And
didn't see him yet.
thrusting.
We need a lag test. Jay, how's your
Check.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
But while I was listening
you're
to-
on.
While I was listening to this trial, I had this great idea. I gutted the smaller room in my house. I was going to switch out this entire studio so I don't take up 2 rooms. I was going to go to the one room that has better lighting. And I gutted that room, put everything in the living room, the kitchen, the master bedroom, pulled out the entire studio here out of this room, moved it into the other room, and realized that I've lived in this house for 8 years and I still didn't connect the internet in that damn room.
Shit.
So everything comes back here and have to get all the settings redone and before the stream
Damn.
starts. So I literally wasted my entire day.
As I bought my house in July, Jeff. You know what I did first day? I set up my studio and I made sure when Google Fiber came to hook up shit, I said, this room right here, this is where everything is. You best put it right here. And they had to like run it through all these weird like corridors and like the attic and down just to get it in here. That's what you should have done. Should have been like, hey, this room.
It's in 5 rooms in my house, just not. And I'm like a single guy in this big stupid house. Now that's the guest room. There's no reason I'm ever going to need the internet in that room.
Do you have like a masturbation room, and then you got like another masturbation room? You got 5 rooms.
Well, I got this big stupid house because I was dating this stupid girl that screwed me over. It's like, do I need a house for your kid and mine and us? Or I need a house for 4 people or 1 people? And then she said 4 people, so I got a house for 4 people. And then I realized she was batshit crazy.
Bitches.
So now I'm trying to downsize.
Dude, every time these bitches. Look, see, I bought my old house. My wife left. I sold that shit. And then for now, me being alone now, I bought a really large house for no reason. So I have like a room for just my piano, my grand piano.
Yeah. Man, you said piano, and I was like, oh shit! Like, what?
This is
I
the
have room
one.
for just my penis. Like, I thought that was coming, and I was like, come on, man, you've told us before.
I got the Jeremy like from the quartering room where I just piss in a drawer. And that's the one room.
That was on the floor,
Tell
man.
that to the prisoners.
No, dude, I have a guest room that has like bay windows, but they're covered. So it's really dark. So I'll wake up at 8 a.m. in my master bedroom and it's too bright because there's like a skylight for some weird ass reason. And I'll go to my guest room and then sleep until noon every day.
So we could come over and hang out and stay in your house.
Yeah, I have 2 guest rooms, and I don't use
And you've
them.
never invited us over?
Which one do you sleep in? Because some people might want to be in that one for the morning, and some people might want to be in the other one for the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I'm in the main one, I just wake up at 8 a.m. and never go back to sleep. That's pretty much what happens. So if I have people over, I just wake up at 8 a.m.
That's the problem with that side of my house. The master bedroom is nice and big. The guest room is smaller, but it has a much better view than the master bedroom. I hate that. It's just. But now I'm trying to downsize into a smaller house. So I'm enjoying throwing stuff away.
My bedroom has these beautiful, like, sweeping view of our backyard backs up to government land. And so there's nothing back there. It's just this beautiful wetland that goes down. It's a waterfowl preservation area, and it slopes down from the house. So you can just see, and there's trees, and it's gorgeous.
Damn.
And my wife can't stand any light coming into the room at all.
Oh.
So the shades are always just shut. Because if the light comes in, she gets pissed off. And I'm like, well, I'm glad we have this beautiful fucking view.
Is that like a thing? So, Nick, let me get your opinion on this. So I have a girl that travels with me sometimes. And she's like the room has to have this room, like the rooms we stay in have to have a really, really nice view. Because she wants to stand up against the like window overlooking the city and get doggy styled on the window.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Every fucking time, like no matter where I go. Is that
That's
like
not where I saw the story going, but that's where I should have
girl
expected
thing?
it to go.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, like I don't mind. And it
I'll
has to
take
have a
that.
mirror. There's a weird mirror thing that has to happen every time too.
Well, this room
The
right
mirror
back
thing.
here overlooks
Well, mirrors
the
are good in
Pacific
general.
Ocean. Yes, the answer is yes to that question, Camelot.
Yeah.
I live near Disney World, so like I get to see the fireworks.
Well, there you go. You got to time it just right.
How beautiful it is, like looking outside and see the fireworks.
We're all
Every
like
day,
installing bitches in front of
every
us.
single day.
And Jay's like, I like fireworks. Right. What are y'all talking about again?
And I came in late because I was on
Focused.
lag. I don't know if hopefully I'm still not on lag.
Yeah,
No,
Jay's
you're good.
20 minutes behind us.
I don't know. Your voice isn't matching your lips. I don't know.
No, so answer your question. I don't know, because Lady Ragged's, when we get to any hotel room, I have to close all the shades, like all of them.
Oh, that's gay.
She's like paranoid that people will see in the window. I'm like, not even doing anything, just in general. Like, I'm like, we're on the 38th floor. No one's looking in the window, man.
Oh.
Like,
Oh my God, dude, that's a great point. Sometimes,
What about the CIA?
dude, sometimes I'll be standing in
I
front
am
of
the
the bay
CIA,
window,
Ken.
right? I'll be like
Yeah.
standing in front of my bay window, butt ass naked, and I'm like nervous because I'm like, oh, dude, somebody might see me. But then I realize when I'm driving up my road, all you see is the ceiling from the road. Like you can't see in the room. Now imagine you're on the 38th floor, right? And also to that point, like, okay, so Lady Racket's obviously she's in good shape. She works out. She looks good. Why not just keep the freaking window open? That's what I would do if I'm like, just believe I'm dick out like in the window every day.
look, I don't
I'm
have
not
to be
shredded,
shredded.
and I do that anyway. If you
That's what I
don't
was
want to
gonna
see
say.
it, don't look in my fucking window if you don't want to see it.
That's me.
No,
That's
no.
me. I'm like windows open, butt ass naked, walking around. I don't care at all. Like, but and again, I'm not talking naked or anything. Like, just when we get into the hotel room, she's like, "Can you close those shades? Like, I don't want anybody like looking in the window. They might see our suitcase." I'm like, no one's
What's
looking
in
in
your
the
suitcase,
window.
Nick?
Nothing. Well, hold on. Some things, but I'm talking closed suitcase. Anyway.
All those, bro.
It's just she's a very like, she's a private person in general. Me, I don't give a shit. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, whatever. Like, enjoy the view, I guess.
I don't think
Or
it matters
don't. I
because
don't care.
Jesus is always watching.
Yeah.
So.
Man, you ever
That's-
think about that? I had those thoughts, Jay, when I was younger. So I remember when my like
Are we gonna get the Camelot's philosophy of how Jesus is a cuck speech right
Yeah.
now? Is that what's gonna
No.
happen?
no, that one single tear comes down. No, like I remember
One tear.
I remember my aunt like passed away, right? And I was like 13, she passed away. And I remember like, like a day or two later, of course, I'm sitting in front of my computer with like, Kazaa downloading some hentai. And I'm just, I'm making stomach pancakes. And that your mind goes to that place. It's like, what if she's
I've
watching?
never heard that.
What?
What if she's watching me right now, like beat my dick, my dead aunt to hentai, and then I get real nervous, but then I finish anyway because fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But you ever had that thought before?
What if your dead aunt found out that she liked hentai after she died because she was watching you watch hentai?
What the fuck did I walk into?
What the
I
fuck
just
are
got
you
to
guys
talk-
talking about? Normal
confusing.
jacking off with hentai?
But that makes you
Yeah.
extra excited because you know your aunt's
Wait a
watching
minute.
you watch hentai.
I heard a mystery voice.
Yeah, I got a whole crew tonight for you, Nicholas.
Oh Jesus Christ! Who's
First
there?
of all, you want good news, bad news, or bad news, good news?
Bad news, good. Oh, if you fucking veto on here, I'll kill you.
Bad
Oh, God damn it.
No, no, this is
Oh,
you had
God.
you had
Lord
one
of the
ticket. You had one
stars.
ticket.
Hold
I
on.
snuck everyone in.
The stars.
I'm just like a Mexican, Nick. I put Vito in the trunk. Almost. I had to tie the trunk down to get him to fit, but I got him in. I got him
Yes.
across the border.
I snuck
The funny thing,
Oh,
are you gonna have another like camera pop in? It'll be like a real Mexican window down there, just a whole bunch of people where everybody else fits one person comfortably in that space, and you're like, no, we can fit 3, 4, 5, 6 people in here.
We got enough room in this Mexican party van for everybody.
I might
think.
have a Muppet. Let's see. I got this guy. Oh, hello. Hello, Nicholas. How are you?
Hey,
And
where's
there-
Valentino? Valentino can get on camera.
Oh, you know, Valentino's at the state fair.
Fuck.
I
We
thought,
turned in. Oh yeah, go ahead. That was the mystery voice. That's the good news.
yeah, I was gonna say, please give us the good news because I'm happy about that one.
Mr. P.
You love me,
Neok. Neok is here.
Neok is
Neok,
here.
who has never been on the show before and who nobody knows or recognizes. Definitely not Mr. Peacock and not Mr. Peacock is here.
Right? Yeah, because either of those guys are gay, and we don't allow those on this show.
Mr. Piniac was gay.
Mr. Neok was not gay. I don't know what Rackets is talking about.
Oh, okay.
I've heard rumors that I don't want to. Anyway. Hi,
Oh
everybody.
my God, how's it going?
Going great. So happy to be back.
There's like now 19 people on this in 6
Wait,
windows. It's
I don't
very
see-
confusing.
I don't see the person
I'm
talking.
like apprehensive about it.
I'm like looking at lips and I don't see anybody moving.
Oh, one guy is off camera.
Mr. Piniac is off.
Mr. Peniak has to
Camelot.
hide his identity.
He's like he's like a somehow more attractive version of you. This is the only time a guy's been more better looking than you on a stream.
Did you also caress his chest like mine?
Wait, you caressed his chest?
No.
Oh, okay.
Could I?
What? Hold on.
I'm calling
You're
bullshit
drinking.
on that one.
Come on.
I was pretty sure there was a grope down in Vegas.
With me? Was there?
There's
I
all
don't
kinds
know.
of people.
You
People
definitely
lined up to
touched
grope me.
Camelot.
It was the whole point.
I touched you on your penis or your chest?
My titties.
I mistook
Both.
you for a woman then. That's
Oh,
just because your boobs are so big. That must have been the case.
Yeah, everybody
How
kept
was
calling
Vegas?
you.
It was fun, right? Did you guys
Yeah,
ever
Vegas
put up
was
a
great.
video?
Yeah, I
heard
did.
There was a video.
There is a video.
Is that a Patreon exclusive?
No, it's a locals exclusive. I'll
Locals
send it. I should send it to Dick and Camelot too. I'm just lazy.
Yeah,
You guys
can
can post it too, I guess.
I would
Yeah.
forget about that. To be honest,
I don't think I want to see it.
I
I
meant
watch
to.
it every day.
Oh, it was fun. It was a good. It was just the video of our show. It was a good show.
What are you guys talking about? Hentai before we got
Yeah,
here?
I always heard this was an anime podcast.
Yeah,
We're
masturbation.
talking about
Jesus
anime.
Christ. No, well, probably at some point I'm gonna bitch about this fucking conversation I had right before the show.
Oh god.
Because I decided, Brittany Venti's channel got like removed.
Oh,
And then it
she's
got-
like hentai walking around.
How's
Look at
she doing?
those. Oof.
It got
Maron.
Did you tell her I said
Oh.
hi?
it got yeah, I
Dick's
did.
crush on Brittany Venti is very well known.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Whew,
So
those
her-
eyes so
her
far
channel-
apart.
That's what's in now, apparently.
And her humor is so far apart too. That's part of the
You like
allure
that.
also. Yeah.
yeah.
She has a very like interesting camera persona because it's like her the timbre or not the
Tits.
pacing of her speaking is really awkward.
The timbre of her tits is really something else.
Yeah.
You're right.
But anyway, okay,
Oh,
so I'm
man.
gonna get to my point. While you guys drown in tits, I'll so her
I'm
channel
gonna
got
fire up
taken
my
down.
hentai porno machine that I bought.
Got him right there on the desk.
What?
Her channel
His
got
mouse
taken
pad.
down. It was brought back the same day. So she got her channel back, but she was left with a strike. And so I am opposed to YouTube strikes as a matter of principle. And YouTube actually struck her for sexualizing minors. because of her video, which was calling out VTubers for what she said VTubers were sexualizing minor characters or whatever. Now, I know that a whole bunch of VTuber simps really disagree with Brittany Venti's take, which is fine. I don't give a shit about the take. But Brittany Venti saying that they're sexualizing minors and then getting struck for sexualizing minors when she's saying that that's what's going on is like not a proper strike from YouTube. Whatever her opinion's wrongness may be, or rightness is irrelevant. It's the wrong strike. So I'm like, hey, let's remove the bogus strike. And everybody's like, she slandered Guargura. And she, this guy
that's
tells
bullshit though.
What?
Guargura, that little
Don't
shark.
talk shit about the
She-
shark. Is
Yeah,
that what
she
you're
slandered that shark.
She said the shark is like sexualizing the image of a child and that the
Well, they're not a
followers are
fucking shark, I
pedophilic
mean.
or whatever.
Anyway.
So she can't stream, right? No live streaming for her.
Yeah, for 7 days. She's
Well,
got
YouTube does that all the time because it's just some fucking idiot in Bangladesh like gets a video across their thing and goes, "Yeah, I think this is against the terms of service." Like I made a video that said clearly these kids actually got killed in this school, and no, it was not Martians or whatever the fuck these conspiracy guys were claiming. They're like, "Oh, you made a video saying Martians killed children? That's conspiracy theory."
Talk about illegal aliens,
Yeah, but
not
I-
Martians.
They were Martians, dude.
I
They were
agree,
claiming.
but you getting struck, I agree with.
No, you don't agree with that at all, Nick.
I see the friend enemy distinction is alive and well.
No, Nick loves me.
No, that was the whole thing. It was like, look, her take can be right, wrong. It doesn't matter. She didn't violate YouTube's terms of service by sexualizing minors. So like, let's just remove the strike and people can hate her opinion all day. Her video had an 11% like to dislike ratio. It's not like people were convinced to stop watching Guargura because of it, right? And
We're convinced to stop raping kids.
And
if anything, it reminded me. I got to rape some kids. Shit. I was having a bad day. Thanks, eyeballs.
Oh, no.
Missing
So,
your quota.
Well, the problem is that people mass flag a video and they know they can lie to YouTube and say, no, it's that's what's going on in there. And nobody at YouTube ever like actually takes a look at any of this stuff. It's all a robot, you know.
And so they're robots, yes, and then the review process is actually done by third-party contractors, many of whom have English as a second language.
Yeah,
I've just
exactly. It's all
told
Indian
this
and
by
Bangladeshis.
Second language.
Yeah, third or fourth language is more like it.
The Google
I watched
Translate
the
is their
video.
second
The video
language.
very offensive. Says terrible things about the shark.
No, see, I know it wasn't an Indian guy that struck Brittany Venti's video.
Yeah.
Like, I 100% guarantee.
Bob's
Yeah, but
Indian
they
did not take her channel down.
They
He
were
was
on
like,
Twitter.
Very bad, but we will allow you to keep posting if you post Bob's and Vagine. Thank you.
She maybe that's why they struck her. There was no Bob's and Vagine, you know.
There is no Bob and Vagine in the video.
She didn't open
video
the
is
milk.
Punish.
I was
Brittany
promised
Venti.
sexualization, and I
Read
do not
Bob's
find it here.
Oddities.
I'm very offended.
Gotta open the milk, man. Open the
You
milk.
can, no, Nick, you can find it. So when we were at Montsuri, I was the cameraman for their Simcast,
Yeah.
and I was
Oh.
standing there. Dude, and look, dude, I was real
You
drunk.
were on
I
a
was real
simcast?
drunk. Yeah.
No,
so,
no,
I was-
they had the Simpcast panel at Anime Matsuri
Wait,
at
that's
the
a real
same
thing?
time that we had
Brittany
a
Venti's on that.
yeah.
yeah, it was
And I
Brittany
was camera,
Brittany
yeah.
Venti, Star Wars
Chrissy
girl.
Mayer.
Was Chrissy
It was
wasn't there?
just Anna, Brittany, and it was
Ashton.
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 And
yeah.
and I was the cameraman, and of course it was live streaming, so I'm live streaming from her phone, and I just zoomed in on her titties for like 10 solid minutes. And people talking, and then like I was just watching, and then she like turned to me and she's like, "Are you zoomed in on my tits?" And I'm like, "No." And, and ever
Fast
since
zoom
then,
out.
Brittany's been so mean to me, and I'm
You're in
like,
the front row though, right?
"You
For
make
no
this
reason.
before you get
Why-
subbed, baby."
No
Come on.
reason for that. I'm so sorry to hear
Well,
that.
them bitches out. Get to 1 million subs.
Sorry, Dick told Star Wars girl she was hotter in person.
No.
That
I
was
want to
smart.
talk. I want to hear about Brittany. I want to hear about Brittany Venti's tits. Don't change the subject. There was still some more in that.
You know, I have the feeling, Dick, though, that like if she took a bra off, they'd hit the ground. I don't really know for sure, though.
Is that
Venti?
bad? Is that a bad thing?
No, I'm just saying
Okay.
it's different, you know. You can jump rope with them and shit.
Oh boy.
That's pretty.
You could
That's
fit the whole-
racist. 'Cause you said that because she's a quarter black.
Yeah,
You said the
exactly.
jump
Yeah, that was-
roping thing.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, good thing I
One
didn't
and
make
two
the National
and quarter
Geographic
baker
joke.
pies.
Is double dutch still a black thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what did it
White women
trans-
haven't gentrified double Dutch
I
yet.
was gonna ask. Did this
They haven't
progress
taken it
to
to
the whites now?
Starbucks.
Yeah,
It's
good point.
coming. It's coming though.
No, white women do Pilates.
1 and 2 and pumpkin spice. If your skin is dark, I'll be twice as nice.
See, jump rope is empowering to the black community because ropes have done such horrible things to those people.
Yeah.
Now they get to take them
Go
back.
to sleep, sauce on logs.
Yeah.
I want to go home and fuck my dog.
That's how I understand it. It's a historical thing.
Oh my God. Let me hit a couple of these chats. Low Watermark says, that's what Jay said with a huge super chat right to open the show. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. by the
See,
way.
you bring me on just to make you money.
Yes.
$100, man. Look at that.
Farmhand Tom says, law cards hit the Kickstarter goal. Thanks for your help getting the word out. Yeah, guys, check out the law cards. If you want law tube related trading cards, which is the weirdest sentence I've maybe uttered today, and that's saying something. You can check them out on Kickstarter. People are liking them. They're buying them. It's a pretty awesome project that Farmhand Tom has put together. Go check them out, guys.
Are they NFTs?
No, they're
No.
literal physical cards, like
They're
baseball
like physical
cards.
NFTs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you look like that kid from Back to the Future too. Like, what? You have to use your hands? This game is stupid.
Like a baby NFT?
But yeah, everybody should check those out. The Cellulite podcast says the lack of BBWs is depressing. Where's the big
No,
ladies?
it's not.
The whale knuckles, the muffin cat. We brought Vito, the cat,
I'm
back.
here to represent.
He's a legal
You are a
fattest
woman.
arm in the
You
league.
are a woman.
Legally.
Yeah.
The food stamp hoarding project, wolf cooch single mothers, the toothless grannies, the lonely aunties. This is sad. That's Wilhelm, the Cellulite podcast. He loves his big
Wilhelm,
ladies.
if I may, this is not legal advice. I am a lawyer, but please get help. You need psychological help.
You need a
That is
shotgun
horrible.
in your mouth.
That,
He needs-
that
he
maybe
can't say that.
I will not
I
go
can
so
say
far
that
to
on
say
Rumble.
I know you
I
can
can
say
say
that on
whatever I
Rumble.
want on
You're right.
Rumble.
You're right.
You're not a Rumble yet. You can't say that yet.
Dude, you gotta tell Dick because Dick's been doing this whole thing on our show where he goes, I can only say this when I'm on Rumble, and then he comes on here and he goes off. You gotta let him know when he's allowed to get into Rumble mode.
Wait, hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh no!
That's a Jewish song.
Shut up.
Is it really? Is that a Jewish celebration?
It is.
Well, it's
It
from a
is.
Jewish
It
television
is.
show. Is it actually a Jewish theme?
I mean, if it's from a Jewish
Sounds
television show,
Jewy.
isn't that just like the commentary on the Torah? Like that whole television in general?
There's commentary on the Torah?
What music
Yeah.
isn't Jewish at this point?
Did
Come
you just
on.
ask
Isn't that
if
all
there
what
was
Kanye's been talking
commentary
about?
on the Torah?
Like footnotes. Like, what do you mean? Is there there's commentary on the Torah? Like citations?
There's like 6,000 years of commentary on the Torah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, but
Wait, you can't talk about him, I guess. Zasu July says, at a music festival, best advice for getting laid.
You need Camelot for that.
no, you
Drugs.
need Molly.
There you go.
Yeah, bring Molly, bring Coke. I mean, wait, we're on YouTube. Bring crosswords. Get ready to stand in lines. Ba, 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 ba. Say, here's how you open it up. You going to a music festival? I love your shoes. I love your fucking shoes. I love your shoes. I love the shoes you got on. I love them. You could stand a football field away, look in a direction of women and go, oh, I really love those shoes. And all of them will turn around and go, what did you like my shoes? You're never going to believe where I got them. And then just make sure you got
What?
in the back pocket.
Something
An
special?
alphabet in your back
Yeah, an
pocket.
alphabet.
Spaghetti MDMAs, as I call them.
The shoe line works. Like, it's hilarious
I know.
how well it works.
Yeah.
You
But
just
when
ask
does the
about shoes.
negging enter the equation?
Not
You don't-
negging is for fucking poor people.
What?
Negging
Negging's for poor
negging is
people.
dumb. Just go look
Well, I
at
guess
those
if you have
shoes.
the drugs, you don't need to.
And then
neg.
whenever they say something, you go, that's ridiculous.
There, the negging has entered the equation. To answer your
Yeah.
question, that's what it
Yeah.
happens.
That's ridiculous. I never heard that.
That's
So where did you get those shoes? Do you have other shoes like that? Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's they will tell you about their shoes because they care about where they got them or they wore them for that day, and they will they went through a lot of decision-making processes that probably drove someone waiting for them crazy to pick out that pair of shoes.
What if they're wearing Crocs?
It's amazing.
Definitely ask them.
Yeah. Bro, they have jewelry for Crocs. They have you can customize your Crocs, but little fucking I hate my dad spikes on them, and
little badges, you can put through the
little
holes.
cartoon characters,
badges, like the Girl Scouts, but for adult women. Always, I like the shoes. I love your shoes. So, what's your dad like? Is he like me?
If you really want to get a girl talking, ask her, did you get a good deal on those shoes? Because then they won't shut the fuck up.
So
I did get a great deal on these shoes.
Did you ever hear in Road Rage Atlanta when we were there? Here's what I don't get, guys. Uncle Buck was there and he did a live podcast during some of the downtime.
I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was there and I was interviewing this girl. Some guy brought a girl who was not familiar with your show. To that. Yeah, and I was they had me interview her, and so I did the shoes and the dad question. And I mean, it was instant. Like, she tells me all about her shoes, and then I asked her about her dad. She starts crying.
Yeah.
And, and I was like, and I'm like, so tell me about your dad. And she starts crying. I'm like, oh, was that, are those good tears or bad tears? She's like, no, he's such a great man. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. Like,
God.
And she's going and going and going. I'm like, this is the easiest thing on the planet.
So you don't know what his penis looks like. Okay, cool.
No.
Thank God.
Well,
Man,
I know who I'm not
I'm
competing
telling
against.
these boys they're shooting fish in a fucking barrel. They're talking about going to the gym, doing hustles and crypto shit. Like, no, just ask about the shoes, ask about the dad. That's it. Fuck them. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. You're not gonna pretend to believe in Jesus or whatever the fuck you kids are doing.
Bring your friend Molly to the party along with you.
Bring your friend Molly to the party.
Go.
As a lawyer, I would strongly advise against any of that activity of bringing some
Everyone needs friends.
unknown girl named Molly to any party.
Unknown.
Yeah, I don't know who Molly is.
Chevy Dirty Max says, it's my grandfather's 90th birthday today. Please give him a toast. He's an ex-Soviet lawyer, and he enjoys watching your trial streams, even though I have to translate for him. He finds common law retarded, yet fascinating.
What? Wait a minute. What side was he a Soviet lawyer on?
The Soviet one.
This retarded.
You just
Can you
put in
believe-
gulag. It's simple.
You must
You
find
believe
the
they
most
allow this
squirrel.
man
Human
defense?
rights are gay and is problem. What do you mean they can say what they want? This is not okay.
Cheers to your grandpa, brother. 90 years old, a man who's been through a lot of shit coming from the Soviet Union, and being a lawyer within that system. I'm very glad that he enjoys my show, even though it's translated mediocrely by you to him. Thank you so much for allowing me to entertain him, man. That's really cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
And Chris D says, my wife is turning 40. Any
Mm.
suggestions for a killer gift?
Yeah,
A new
like
wife.
a noose.
Every single
can't
person
say
but
it.
killer.
Yeah, everybody. I was like, I know what everyone's answer is going to be before they even fucking open their mouth.
A gun, the wall.
Dude,
What is a good?
You can consider a
present?
gifted legal
Tickets
advice,
to Hamilton.
Ricada membership, which I just got in
Yeah,
chat.
there
Thank
you
you,
go.
thank you for the Nick Ricada
All right. I know you
membership.
can't
was
see
just
me.
gifted.
Yes, get them a subscription to Nick Ricada's whatever this is.
Yes, yeah.
Get her a Justice Chat for sure. Also, get her tickets to Hamilton. I don't know why women love Hamilton, but they do.
Hamilton.
It's a shitty. It's awful. The songs are uninspired, but you'll get a blowjob and she'll be happy. She'll be happy giving you a blowjob. Congratulations. There you go. 40th birthday.
Dude, just take
Tickets
her
are
somewhere.
expensive, man.
Get her some new shoes and a framed picture of her father, and then she'll cry.
Yeah, frame.
And then you'll
That's a
have
good.
sex.
That's a good
Thank you.
idea.
Thank you.
You
He
guys
just-
are back on the shoes again.
Nice.
They
Get her
were
a
Jay. It
free
works.
blowjob
Try it.
ticket.
I know, Jay. You don't need help like talking to women because you're Jay,
Yeah.
right? And you have like
We
whatever.
live in Florida. We don't like wear shoes. Like everybody.
You have like whatever vaguely Latino charm there is. I got it. It's
We
fine.
don't
But
wear shoes
like-
in Florida.
But we whites need all the help we can get when talking to women. And and the shoes
Jewish.
is the way. Yeah, exactly.
Stolen valor.
It's easy, man. You live like you just taking a Disney World. I got the beach, 40
These
minutes over
bitches
there.
do love Disney World.
Well, you
I've
just
got,
said you just said Hamilton was expensive. You're like, oh, just take her to Disney World. Oh my God.
we also have the Scientology building about 45 minutes in Tampa. So if you want to take them on a real treat, there's an adventure waiting to happen.
You just have
The
to
Great Clearwater Tour.
Jay,
Yeah,
your wife get her
Clearwater.
Dayton meter read.
Jay's overly
and tell her what
confident.
she did in a past life and throw it into a volcano because she's 40.
Listen,
There's
if
a
you
great
take a girl to the
Scientology,
Scientology building and she stays there, you got a winner. So
Yeah.
Was it?
Never date anyone with a C.org email address.
Oh my God.
it's all
that
here,
would be
man. An hour.
awesome.
Listen, that's
want
where you
to
live
order
in Central
email.
Florida. Everything's an hour away. You have Disney World, you have the beach, Scientology, everything's right here.
Is that where they own a town? Scientology owns like one complete town.
It's
Yeah,
Clearwater.
Florida, right?
Think Clearwater. Yeah. It's like right near Tampa.
Did Ron DeSanctimonious come down on that
All right.
town?
Hey, man, we'll talk about our governor, man. Our governor's doing awesome things here, okay?
Yeah.
Don't be jealous.
Dick's still a Trump guy.
What do you? Newsom's the most based, cool-looking guy, cool-looking governor. He's the most handsomest governor that there ever was, and he didn't give a fuck about COVID lockdowns. That's based.
Yeah, dude, he just partied.
Well, yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, I know, man. I was out walking the streets in 2 weeks while y'all were like stuck in your home. So I was having a good old time. They opened up the theme
So was
parks
Gavin
in 4
Newsom.
weeks. I was just fine.
I was still masturbating in the produce aisle in Alabama. No one cared. No one cared. No mask, nothing.
Can I ask a question? Why produce though?
Well, why not?
You never jizzed on some melons?
Yeah, dude.
You never wanted a nut on
You
a
don't
couple
want
of
to be
melons?
surrounded by all
Not
the
at the grocery
voluptuous
store.
fruits, man.
Camelot understands Montegraph. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah, dude. No. Have you ever seen the videos of the chicks with the giant ass freaking like thighs crushing melons? That's why. Right?
Yeah,
You
I've seen
just-
those.
No, I just watched a bunch of black women eating cornstarch for some reason, though.
Yeah, do you guys like that? You guys like black women eating cornstarch?
Everyone's asking
that
me
a
if I'm into
video that people are
Scientology.
watching?
The answer
Dude,
is
it's
no.
not one video. It's like a million videos
Yeah,
of black women
hundreds.
eating cornstarch. I don't understand it.
What?
I saw the
No,
Oh, I
one.
thought you were joking. What?
There was a-
Seriously?
I thought that was just like a failed joke. Like
No,
really.
no.
We literally just
No.
watched a
Yeah.
dozen videos
Yeah.
of black women eating cornstarch.
Yeah,
and
black
we're
women eating
mystified.
cornstarch.
Alright. Now I gotta explain
Have you
this to
seen
my
the
wife.
Twitter argument where all the black people on Twitter are going, white people don't know how to season their food, and white people are going, you eat cornstarch, and that's
You know,
just been the
I saw the
argument?
first half of that. I saw the white people don't know how to season their food because the
But
one
now I
chick
don't know if they're
took
eating
some
cornstarch
chicken.
is like a joke or not.
No,
Dick
no.
says it's not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
But
It's-
why? Why would you
How was
do
that
they
a
like it.
transition?
They like
Okay.
it.
It's horrifying.
It's like their music.
Did you see? Have you seen that? There was
not on Rumble yet.
there was My Crazy Obsessions, that black lady that ate dryer sheets and shit. So that's
Oh,
like
there was the
Yeah,
one.
it's kind of-
The one
Yeah.
that ate
Mattress.
the mattress.
Mattress, yeah.
The mattress eater was.
Yeah.
Oh God, here it is. Here.
And they're
Okay.
washing their
They are
chickens
washing
with
their
soap.
chicken with soap.
They're washing-
But again, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like a TikTok thing to get you to comment like, "Oh, don't," but people are actually
Yeah, black people are
watching-
real meta.
Sometimes they are. Kanye's the most meta guy who ever existed.
Who is?
Kanye. He's on. Yay. Sorry.
Well,
after watching.
Oh,
after
Here's a
watching,
chick just pounding down cornstarch.
Open what?
that's probably
What
why
if
they're
she-
all like 500 pounds.
Okay, you know
Bro.
what?
Are there a lot of
Sometimes
calories in cornstarch? I don't even
Yes.
know.
it's all calories.
I mean, I guess, but how much of it
All
do
it
you eat? The
is.
whole thing?
4
Okay,
calories a
you know,
gram.
have you guys ever do that thing? Like, maybe it's just me, but like you've got like a measuring spoon of flour or whatever, and you're going to like put it somewhere, and you like handshakes, and it kind of shakes everywhere.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
What if this chick's
alcoholism. We
going-
all have that.
Yeah, exactly. Could you just? I want that to happen to one of these chicks. Like she's going just cornstarches her entire face.
Nick, they're they add fucking like other baking powder onto their fucking cornstarch. It's totally insane. It's totally
cornstarch-
insane. It's like they're making fucking salsa out of white powder, like whatever they can get their hands on, and it's totally real.
And they're
It's
not
totally
inhaling
real.
it.
It's
Did
like
you
a,
say
that's like a
white
good old
powder
Mississippi-
or
There
white
was one woman
power?
doing shots of baby powder. There was one
like
woman
a
I
good
don't know,
Mississippi
but it's like- I don't
masala.
know if it's
you
like
know?
I don't know what's going on.
It's all real.
It's real,
How-
but it's like why?
I've seen it. I've watched that show for like all the episodes of My Crazy Addiction. And how
Freaky eaters.
has there not been one person addicted to eating ass?
How come that whole show is based in your state? Man, that's the main
There's
thing.
plenty of people addicted to eating ass. Don't worry about
I
that.
love that shit.
That's too
No
common.
pun intended. But like
Camelot, they're on the
They're
way to
called
your house right now.
homosexuals.
Stop it.
ain't nothing wrong with a little ass. Come on, Dick.
No, I don't want to eat ass.
Well,
I don't want to do anything in bed. Literally, I'll just
Little.
lie there, go to
What's this
sleep.
freshly
or whatever.
bathed ass, Dick?
Bathed ass has to be clean.
Ass dick, what?
Yeah, like they scrubbed it with some soap and some shit.
I have one of those
Like a black
tubes.
person in chicken.
Yeah. If she shoves a bunch of cornstarch up her ass, will you eat that too?
Like a Lysol wipe. You pull it out like a handkerchief.
Yeah. Yeah, then it's fine. It's good.
Is this normal topic for this show, Nick?
It has a
Like,
different
what?
consistency.
Yeah, on
Jay.
Fridays.
It has a different
Oh, okay.
consistency. That's the point. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Jay, how do you pick up women in Florida?
He tells them that
I-
he can beat their ass,
I just wander around.
like you did with
show up.
Gina. He told Gina Carano he could beat her ass, and I'm like, "What are you doing, Jay?"
Yeah, that's cool.
And then he's like her manager at appearances everywhere. All of a sudden, after saying he's like, I could kick your ass, and then
Yeah, 'cause he
suddenly he's
negged
like
her.
her liaison.
He successfully
secret.
negged Gina Carano.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Gina
to
could
every
take
girl at
you.
the bar when I go to the
Gina
bar.
really messed up getting kicked off of Mandalorian, huh?
Hey, beat your ass.
You gonna go there? That's funny.
Oh, no.
That's funny.
No, I don't think that's funny.
Jokes
I
are
hate
funny.
Mandalorian.
Jokes are funny.
Jokes are funny.
Jokes are funny.
Gina
I
just learned-
actually,
I
I think she did herself a favor, judging by how terrible Star Wars has become,
That's for damn.
and
Yeah.
what a terrible company Lucasfilm has become. I think she did.
It's just
herself a
different
favor.
for all of us living in LA because everybody's like, I can't believe Disney would fire him. Like, well, who'd she talk about? The Jews. He just said, and we're like, well, yeah.
Can't believe that.
You can't say anything. You can't even say something nice. They'll be like, I don't know. That sounded off.
You can't even say something nice.
Yeah,
Everyone-
that sounded a little backhanded.
Everyone say something nice about Jews. Let's go around the panel and everyone say
See,
one
it's a
nice
trick,
thing
'cause then
about
you're gonna say
Jews.
something. It's
Y'all
gonna
are-
sound disingenuous.
Y'all are so.
Well, I'm putting on my
Nick's got it
insurance
covered.
policy.
Nick's
I'll
covered.
go first, Nick. Y'all are so rich. And
No.
Your insurance.
Your
so much money that I would love to have.
your mortgage, sir, just gained a percentage point. Thank you.
I was gonna refinance and everything.
Oh, you don't
Nothing
need to
but
now.
nice things to say about the Jews and the great state of
So
Israel.
say one thing nice about them.
They are taking it to Hamas where it counts. God
You
bless
get a mortgage point too.
Israel. Thank
Terrific.
you.
We can all
Everybody
mortgage.
look under your seats. You get a mortgage point. You get a mortgage point.
That Iron Dome is a beautiful dome. I tell you what. That's all
Oh
I
my
got to
God.
say about that.
I really like the Old Testament.
Let's
Good
see.
one. That doesn't count.
They gave us Jesus.
You're all
Agent,
Jesus.
well. Nick,
And then they
you're-
took him away, though. Does that count? Still count?
He came back in 3 days.
Oh, those are Indian
They
givers.
were Indian givers on the whole Jesus thing.
Exactly.
Like, you want the son of God? You want the son of God? Hey, I'm gonna stab him in the belly, and you're like, you
The original
motherfuckers. God
Indian
damn it.
givers.
Native Americans are seething right now. How dare those Jews appropriate our culture?
Israel
Oh, I
is
thought we-
actually the Platte River in Nebraska.
Wait, that's my neck of the woods.
Yeah, don't tell the Mormons.
My neck of the woods.
So
I was really shocked when I found out that the Mormon like belief was that Jesus came like to
To
America.
America? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
and I was
Yes.
like, wait, I thought that was a joke. I didn't
No.
realize that was a thing. I didn't-
yeah.
I didn't
That's a
know.
thing.
Of course,
Well, that
Jesus
makes
came to
sense.
America because America's the best. It was literally just the Mormons
Yes.
being like, let's make a religion where America is clearly the best country
Yeah.
and God has chosen us.
damn straight.
And the Native
Exactly.
Americans were turned red by God as punishment for what? Siding with the fallen angels or something? Is that what it is?
Why would Jesus not come to see
Probably
V8?
the casinos.
Yeah.
Like you have V8s, you have nice engines, you got barbecues, you got a
Yeah.
diverse
Yeah.
culture. Why would
Jesus
Jesus
loves
not
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like
True.
if I was Jesus, like a V8 engine, the sound.
My
I'd be
favorite part of the
Jesus is like, these Jews women have their tits are too big. I'm going to America. I'm getting out. I hate Israel.
My favorite thing about the Mormons is all the secret codes and passphrases because they have different tiers of heaven, right? And they're like everybody
Yeah.
gets like some heaven, but only the Mormons get like their own planet and shit. But the only way to
Yeah.
get your own planet is literally to
shit.
know the passcodes when you're up there. Like they're gonna ask you. And you got to be like, Malachi, Alakai, Zim Zam, Zamazwitz 25. And then you get your own planet.
The N-word.
Berta.
Wait.
That's sort of a paraphrased summary version.
No. Wait, Jeff, I thought he was reading from the book right there.
That's the code. It's one of the codes. You have to know. They have some dude snuck into the Mormon church and he got all this, like, you know, because all of these rituals are like secret, but he got the passphrase. It's out there. If you want the cheat codes into Mormon heaven, I think they had to reprogram the cheat codes because now they're just out there.
Did they send out an email? Recently there was a breach. Recently there was a breach in heaven.
We had to change the heaven passwords. They will now
subscribe
require
to
authorization.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
The real shame is like when
Xena
Joseph
was the
Smith,
other guys.
well, when he lost those golden plates, like that was.
No, they were taken by an angel. Come on,
They were taken by.
lose them.
The angel's name was vaguely Jewish. Agent Rusty.
Gold, you say?
Meyer Lansky took the plate.
Golden plates.
What are you doing with the instruction plates, you dummy? Yeah.
Angel Remiel Samuelstein or whatever. Agent Rusky says, "Hey, Rackets, my gaming buddy makes some cool slate and wood coasters that I suspect you may like. Check it out. Also, late and gay, and he has an Etsy shop here."
Ooh.
and
woman.
he's calling you
Got
late
corn
game. He's
starch
got
on
an
there?
Etsy shop. That's
Nothing wrong
ironic.
with that. See, beautiful site.
Feel good
Give me
impression.
some of that strunk.
Hey, what the fuck? If you use
Gaming coasters.
there's I've got it here. He's got me to pull it up because there's a promo code on it called Nose10, which I guess gets you some money off. But here you go. There's some of these
Oh, they're pretty
slate
cool.
whiskey.
Oh, I like the slate.
Chemical composition of whiskey, beer, coffee. Cool.
Now I really like him.
I do like these. These
So
are neat.
I spaced out for like 10 seconds, Nick. What about this is Jewish?
Nothing about this is Jewish.
The chemistry.
I was
Call the
calling
Nobel Prize.
Capitalism,
Yeah.
but beyond that, nothing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll share that link in the
That molecule
chats.
was Judaism.
Yeah.
No.
That's what they're trying to get rid of.
Stop it. Did you hear about the big fight that the Jews and the Mormons were having at one point, like 10
Yeah,
years ago?
I've been hearing about that my whole fucking life. I'm fucking tired of hearing about it.
But the
Mormons? No,
the Mormons and the Jews, because the Mormons, they're good guys. The Mormons, they were like, we want everybody to get into heaven. So they
the
had
baptism for the dead. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the list of everybody who died in the Holocaust, and they would take Mormon kids and they go, today your name is, Meyerowitz.
Oh, that's
And they
so funny.
Baptize the kids as the dead Jews.
Ooh.
So that theoretically, through that transference protocol, all the Jews who are currently lingering in limbo or whatever would then get into Mormon heaven.
Well, that's
But then
nice.
the Jews
It's
sued,
free
which
real
sounds like
estate.
a nice thing to do. But then the
Yeah.
Jews sued them and they said, stop sending our relatives to Mormon heaven. And I'm like, I don't think you can tell them to stop. I think they have the right.
Well, technically, you can do the baptism, and they have the choice in the afterlife whether they want to accept the
Oh.
baptism or not.
Is
So I
it
hope that
really a
happens
choice,
to
though?
me.
I would be pissed if I was in limbo and I get there.
It
And they're
will
like, oh, by the
eventually
way,
if you
Mormons
die
were
and
the
have
right
Mormon
religion.
relatives, Nick.
I mean, I
I'm
just don't
like,
know
God
how
damn
that
it.
lawsuit can be sustained on a good faith basis, right? Because if you believe that Judaism is the one real religion, then whatever the Mormons do
Exactly.
has no
Doesn't
effect.
matter.
So you're just wasting money with the courts. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I
Did
don't
you
know if it
just
was a-
use good faith lawyers and Jews in the same sentence together?
They don't go together.
What if
Rumble, what's up? Rumble! Rumble!
Give me 8 minutes, just 8 more minutes.
Oh my God.
But see, it's great
we're
because
not
now
No, we're still not on Rumble. How do you not understand this?
Uh-oh.
You're playing a dangerous game.
damn it, Nick.
Well, could you? Could you
In
imagine?
fairness,
though-
they all get to say they're Mormon-ish now.
well, could you imagine you're the Jew waiting in limbo, right?
Yeah.
And then your
Which one?
baptism, the one, whichever one just
Jamaica.
gets
The
baptized.
first one that got killed in the Holocaust. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, I'm the one, baby. Whoa!
Even
Right.
waiting.
So then the Mormon does the baptism on you, like however many years later. And so then now you're about to go to heaven, and then a fucking injunction comes in from a U.S. court. Sorry, no, this has been invalidated by Merkowitz and Merkowitz. You
and
don't
then
get to
they
go
die,
in.
and they come to limbo with you, and you go, "You son of a bitch! We were gonna get our own fucking planet." They're really fucking
What
it
a-
up.
No,
What a
I'd be proud of
disaster.
that. I'd be like, nice.
Nice.
It was like a Fast and the Furious
Float in the
moment.
void
but
forever.
for
You got
Rouge
me.
people.
Yeah, you got
But-
me.
Yeah.
But if you loved your people, why would you leave them in limbo for eternity? Provide a way out for them. You know, come on.
Have
Don't
you
make
ever
other
been to
people
a
do it
limbo
for
party?
you.
It's great. Women take off their shirts. there's
Everybody
alcohol.
limbo.
Everyone backs. Yeah.
Women have to be inherently bad at limbo, right? Like
Women
They're
are
inherently
bad.
evil.
they're inherently evil.
Well, that too.
In
And bad at
general.
limbo.
I was talking about limbo, not general principles.
Me too.
Never mind. Ulexic gifted 20 memberships. Thank you so much. Nuclear Winter Gamer. Hey, Nick, how devastated was the guy that is obsessed with balloons when the U.S. blew that spy balloon out of the sky? You know, he felt something when that missile hit. Yeah, all the lunars had to be fucking pissed.
One of those balloons
that.
was legitimately like a hobbyist balloon, right? The one in the Antarctic.
Dude, I don't know.
It was
I
just
don't-
like some ballooning club, like, oh man, we built a balloon to like
Yeah.
track weather and stuff. And then the government sent a $2 billion Hellfire missile to blow up some kid's science project.
Why
Good
didn't they
on
just
us.
give like a redneck a helicopter? Like you figure some.
anything?
Well, I got
Or
the
capture-
guns.
Shouldn't they capture it intact and like study it? Why are they blowing them up with missiles?
Who cares?
I care.
Where's our money, man? Who gives
that's
a
the
fuck
funny thing.
about
Who's
these?
gonna answer that?
Who gives
Did
a
you see
fuck
that
about these
great
balloons?
news article now
The
that
money went in
Al-Qaeda
the missile.
suddenly somehow
Yeah.
has the second largest Humvee fleet on Earth now. Somehow
Who
Al-Qaeda
does?
has it.
Al
Qaeda.
Qaeda?
Yeah, they now have the
Well,
second
did they
largest
capture
Humvee
it from
fleet.
the fucking heliport or whatever the fuck? The,
No, we just left it behind
Yeah, we
when
just
we
left it
left. We
behind.
just left all our stuff.
Have you
I
seen them
went-
trolling the
fucking
shit?
shit.
The Al Qaeda Twitter account that's just trolling the U.S.
Oh
government.
my
all the
god,
time?
yeah, it's
Where Hillary
beautiful.
Clinton's like, we need to educate women in Afghanistan. They're like, fuck you, bitch. No, we don't. We have all your Humvees. Ha 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 ha.
Those white
I'm
women,
like,
dude.
man, the Taliban are great.
Dude,
The
I
white
was reading an article on stream. It was either yesterday or it was Wednesday, I think. And it was that the Taliban freedom fighters, lo and behold, now that they're running the government of Afghanistan, they're all like, man, office work sucks. I wish I was rolling around in a Humvee shooting an AK-47 into the air.
I saw that one too. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. What, you thought it was fun to run government? No, it's only fun if you're a soulless monster. If you're a hilarious jihadi freedom fighter, that's all you want to do is like be, drive around, shoot stuff, have adventures. It's like, well, here, no, type in front of a computer all day like everybody else.
Dude, that's where the depression comes from. That's why everything is terrible in the West, because things get boring as fuck. But if you're like living every day like it's your last, and you have an AK and shit, and you're shooting children and shit, like that's great. That's fun.
That's where Star Wars fucked
Jeez.
up, because that's what Star Wars should be right now. Is after you defeat the Empire, it's like, all right, now you're in charge of the Republic.
You just killed
You're
children
like, oh,
in Star
this
Wars.
sucks.
The Jedi
Totally.
should all be
Wanna be a
bureaucrats
terrorist again.
sitting
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
There's a
awful.
great
That's a
there's a great animated to that Gurren Lagann where they're like, we're freedom fighters, heroes, and then they get in charge of the government. They're like, this fucking sucks, and they fuck it up and ruin their society.
That's why the second
Killing
season of
people
Gurren
and
Lagann
pillaging.
sucks.
It was great.
I never got to the second season of Gurren Lagann. I liked this show, but I never got to the second season of it.
The second season is like a huge, pivot, but
the-
it's like
the second
actually,
season sucks. Don't waste
no,
your time.
it's interesting.
No, the first
though.
season is
It's-
fun. It's all about Kamina fucking like doing ridiculous shit, taking a
Yes.
smaller Gundam and putting it on a bigger Gundam and makes a cool Gundam.
And then it becomes about, okay, you were an awesome robot fighter. Now you're in charge of a world government, and
The
it
problem-
sucks.
the problem with
that's
your-
and it's
interesting.
boring.
The
that's
problem with your
cool.
argument is that I trust one of you.
On anime, you don't trust me on anime,
Definitely not.
bro.
No. You can't call him a pedophile and not trust him on anime.
Thank you.
That's not. No.
Compelling
You can't-
argument.
But
You can't do
you
that.
believe a certain
can't do
thing.
that.
Clearly, I would be the anime expert in
No.
the room.
Yeah, that's not how it goes.
Thank you.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Jesus
Clearly.
They
Christ.
may have a point.
Rumble.
We're- let me finish
not
the
watching
YouTube
it
chats
yet.
and then let's go to Rumble. Flufferboy says, "What is on Nick's head?" I was wearing a yarmulke that was gifted to me by a wonderful Jewish man. JL says, "Come, thank you."
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Fat Steven JFG says, "How'd Nick get Matt Jarbo on?" That one showed
Check
up
out
right when
$3 Theater now, streaming about movies.
Matt Jarbo, do you like cock?
I supposed to play Jarbo at this point?
Are you supposed to play like
You
that?
son of a bitch.
You
I have a
showed up
love-hate
on the
relationship
stream.
with Matt Jarbo.
Why?
do you mean
Where's the
love-hate?
love relationship?
He does interesting movie whatever. I don't know. I like hearing about movie shit.
Oh, okay.
He didn't do
Yes.
anything to me. You know, I'm a nice. You know, I
He
can't
didn't
shit
do
on
anything
him.
to me, but I don't like love the guy either. Like that's a strong emotion.
You try to fuck up Dame Pesos.
Did he try to
and
fuck up?
Kimball. And Kimball. And
Yeah,
Kimball
that's
the Silver
true.
Hammer.
And he's just kind of a
Flag
wiener
them.
kid. Like my favorite Matt Jarbo story. One time I was at a party with Dick and some other people, and Matt Jarbo was there. And I forget what happened. I forget exactly how it went. But as we were leaving, Matt Jarbo looks at Dick after a whole night of ignoring him and goes, "Hey, man, so are we cool?" And Dick looks at him and goes, No, fuck you. And walks out.
We're not cool.
Jarbo to a party.
And I don't know who he is except
It was
for
a
that
VidCon
son.
party.
Oh, that makes
Oh god.
Back when VidCon was not just Minecraft influencers.
Oh god. I bet it got 10 times more degenerate when they showed up.
Yeah, VidCon sucks now. It's
Like
YouTube is not cool.
because there's all these like young adult influencers who do like Minecraft or Roblox or whatever, but it's like a kid show that they do. And I
Yeah.
always want to know what the real person is like, because I assume they're all just fucking degenerate as shit.
Oh, the real guy is a 45-year-old pedophile who wants to.
No, the guys
groom
who are
his
on
fan
camera.
base.
Like there's
Yes.
my kids watch this show, or they used to. I don't know if they do anymore because I haven't heard their fucking annoying voices anymore. Lanky
Your
Box.
kids?
Lightning
No,
box?
the show, the voices on the show. It's called Lanky Box. It's these two guys who are like in their 20s that like live together and act retarded while playing either Roblox or Minecraft or something.
And make $1 billion.
I mean, is it
Yeah.
really
Oh, they
accurate?
make so
Acting.
much fucking money. Right? And so I'm like, well, you know, like these guys are like 23 and they're fucking millionaires. I bet in person they're just like what you would expect a 23-year-old millionaire to be, just a colossal asshole.
Yes.
Who's just trying to bang women all day is my guess. But I want to know if that's
Sounds
true.
like a 42-year-old.
Well, yeah.
Dick, we're gonna open a toy review channel, right?
Yeah.
Shopkins and whatever.
Nick,
the fuck.
I have a
Unboxing
question.
is my dick.
No, we'll get in trouble for that.
So it's but it's just because I imagine like at all the VidCon parties, like if there was ever video coming out, it'd just be them vomiting on and groping women all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these
That's
people
what I
are
did at
psychopaths.
23. So
Nappy Soldier Neuropunk drum and bass producer says, "Hey Nick, this is your DJ from Las Vegas. Here's the unbreaded remix I promised you when we met. Check your email for the link. Copyright free. Play it now. Only 1 minute."
Ooh. 1 minute.
Here we go. I could.
You gonna play it?
Yeah, might as well, right? See, it's only a minute long. Hold on. I think I have to share this in a weird way, though. Let's try. Tell me if you can hear this.
Yes.
Yeah.
right.
Was that a real fart?
I don't know. Could have been computer generated.
I think it was in the track, I guess.
That's an awesome
me. Must have
remix.
been Vito.
remix.
Wow. Pretty cool.
I feel like I need to start talking about the lesser man and killing Asians.
Someone needs to be rapping over that.
Oh wait, what? Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. EHF says you have a high tolerance for gas in confined spaces. That's true. Donald Gooch, sup Nick, ask Vices. So what's with the golden plates? What's with the golden?
I don't know what's with the golden plate. So where'd they go? I don't know. I don't know what the hell
There's
happened.
2 sets.
Legal layman. Hey, Ricada, I'll post the Gosney interview in the locals chat for you to post. I tried to do it yesterday. Check locals when read. Okay. Texas Hula Bear. Y'all are cracking me up. I must be a weirdo. Nope. I'm just a woman that appreciates humor. Rock on, men. Hey, thank you.
Oh, what's the can situation there?
it's
she
just
say?
a picture of her face. I couldn't tell you, but I don't believe her.
Follow up.
Spasticus Autisticus says there was a man named Nick whose nose was so long it would stick in the door when he entered, and everyone centered upon it upon like it was a trick. Okay.
Gosh.
Nice limerick. Christian Wolf, Biden admin thinking of banning private companies from space launches, probably to get back at Elon for Twitter. Do they even have that jurisdiction? You know, maybe.
Over space, I would say yes.
Well, they shouldn't have the jurisdiction would be over the air between the ground and space, I think.
Yeah.
Right? But God, it's what a fucking mess that is. I don't know.
The air between the ground and space. Yeah, I fucking hate it.
No, just
fucking hate everything that's
involved
happening in that area.
I legitimately hate that the government owns that.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I mean,
stupid.
owns like they own everything else. Yeah.
Right. They're like,
I hate
well,
that a fucking tyrannical mob of midwits gets to have any kind of say in what happens in that area.
Fly over your farm, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Look, the government has your best interest out for you, okay?
God damn it, Ken. That's the first thing you've said in 30 minutes, and I wanted to
That's why
kill
they
you
invented
for
the
it.
food pyramid.
No,
And I hate Barry too. That makes that PFP even worse.
That's not actually Barry. It just has a very similar resemblance. I understand. I get that a lot.
Oh, it can't be Barry. That would be copyright.
It's not. No, it's actually not Barry. It's the Fiverr guy from wherever country I hired the fucking profile thing to be made, and then the guy who edited it ended up making it look better, which looks like this. So,
wait, you hired a guy to do your profile picture?
well, I paid someone on Fiverr to do this one when I first started doing the YouTube shit.
Why
And then
didn't you
I had-
hire me? Look at I made this one.
Oh, that's great.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
There you go.
Let me. We'll talk numbers later.
That's I turned Anna Kasparian into Muhammad. I mean, that was
Mine's just a picture of my face. I didn't even have to hire nobody. Maybe my parents, but I didn't even pay them. So,
oh Jesus.
Is that in
Let's try and get a
response to
refund on that
Experience
one.
recent transphobia, Nick?
Oh,
Look what I have. Oh, hi guys. Hi. Where's my mouth?
God damn it!
Oh,
Tim,
there it
get
is.
out
Hi.
of here.
no.
Hey, you guys ready for the Civil War? You're talking about the Civil War over here. You're
Tim.
talking about my new track. Are you guys ready to go to war against trans people? Huh?
Who is that guy? Who are you
Oh,
supposed to
oh,
be?
my-
please.
I'm an independent journalist.
He
I'm
keeps promoting his new track
an
on the
independent
goddamn
journalist.
show.
I'm an independent journalist. Don't
Stop
worry
it.
about that. I'm an independent journalist. Don't worry about that. What do you guys think for the Civil War, huh?
Tim,
Us, them,
stop
them,
talking about
us,
the goddamn
us, them,
Civil
them, us.
War.
I hate this. I hate
Don't make
everything
your
about
stupid
this.
emo music, you idiot.
Hey, guys, you want to hear some more of my music? I'm so alone. My life is less and has no
God.
meaning. And I wish I was dead. We should audit the Federal Reserve. Dun, 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 dun.
God
See, it
damn
got
it.
funny. It
All
got
day
funny,
long,
whatever.
I've been suffering with
I don't
Tim
want to watch
Pool.
the regular show.
Is that really what he sings? Wow.
He has a lot of songs about the the coming
just heard it.
revolution, and
Yeah, he sucks.
some people like him. I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
why.
Let's see. Real quick, I hate that the government owns the frequencies of communication as well. I think that's bullshit. USSJ4 Broly says, you never introduced the Ken fellow. Love to support your show and guests. That's
The Ken feller.
That's Ken Jennings, famed celebrity Jeopardy host and
Yep.
victor.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you really do look like Barry. Oh my fucking God. I wish you were still hosting Jeopardy than Mayim Bialik. Oh
That was some
man.
fucking bullshit they did.
That is bullshit. How the fuck do you have Ken Jennings on here and you're not talking about it like every 5 minutes?
You had me on your show before. You've had Ken Jennings on your show. You don't remember me probably
think
because
it's
I'm
Ken
insignificant, but
It's not. God damn it, Dick.
So confused.
Your face is getting smaller by the second. Holy
I don't
shit.
think Ken Jennings would appear on Nick Rekieta's.
Why
He
not? Nick
should.
Rekieta is a big
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah,
I know.
Probably one of the most famous people I know.
He'd be worried walking behind
I
me. He wouldn't want to
yeah,
step on
I
my
don't
dick as it
disagree.
was dragging.
Yes.
God.
Listen,
He would
I
have
have
been here
been,
to give his comment on the Mormon scenario, so he could have given me some
Ken
help
Is
here.
Ken Jennings Mormon?
No,
yes.
he was like a graduate with honors from BYU. Yeah.
Oh, bring him young. That's what I always say.
We
Nick
know.
Nick Rekieta has his own cosplay. He has his own cosplay people
Oh.
that follow him around these Comic Cons. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like
What?
people dressed up as giant noses. I didn't even know what that was at first. When we were at Anime Matsuri, I was like, "There's somebody here has a giant nose." And I think it was you, Camelot. You told me like they're here for Nick.
Yeah,
I was like,
That's
"What
just
the
Steven
freak?"
Spielberg.
It's like
We'll
that's a weird anime. I haven't
Dick
seen
got
that
it.
one.
We'll never get to experience fandom like that, Jay.
I'm okay.
Yeah, Camelot. Someone's gonna show up to Anime Matsuri this year dressed as a pair of male tits.
That guy from Canada, that shop teacher, is going to show up and say, "Hey, I'm Camelot."
Oh,
God bless
Jesus.
that man for his service. What happened to that guy? He got fired, right?
He got
Oh,
breast
he got put
cancer.
on paid leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
paid leave.
Yeah, thank
All
God.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with that guy because it's Canada. So
Give
they
him
have
a
to,
medal of honor.
They know
They
he's
ha-
trolling. Yeah.
They have to do that, but they're also like, God, we know he's hosing us over here. We know he's doing it. We know it's not
he's
right.
really
We know
hosing
he's
us
not
here.
really a woman with big Z tits. Because I've seen a woman with big Z tits one time in Manitoba, and that's not him. And like we know that's what they're
Bad.
thinking, and they're like, fuck, they don't know how to deal with him. So like, we'll suspend him. We got to pay him though. We got to pay him though. That would be unjust.
How many bags of milk you think you could get out of those tits?
I don't know, but milk is very
They
expensive.
drink milk in bags in Canada. It's their whole thing.
Under the Biden administration, milk is of course going through the roof along with everything else. And the way you can protect yourself from that is with birchgold.com/nose. Contact the Birch Gold Group. Hedge against inflation and volatile markets. Hey, you guys heard about the SVB, the banking collapse that happened? Putin has announced that he's only going to pay in rubles or whatever, or Chinese currency. He's not going to use U.S. currency anymore because fuck us, I guess. You better make sure that your assets are protected with hard ass gold and silver in your IRA or 401k. You work your whole life for this shit. Let some non-Jewish gold peddlers protect you.
I'm out.
I have
Gotta be
NFTs. Why do I
Jewish.
need gold?
There's some Jews there, I'm sure.
If the guy handling my
Show
money
me
doesn't have
one.
the word gold in his name, I'm not sure he's the right guy for my money.
You shut
That
your
was-
whore mouth.
Don't
This is a
shit on
paid
the
ad.
sponsor.
This is a paid
Oh
ad.
shit! No, my bad.
Buy gold. Buy
gold. How to
Thank
protect your
you.
IRA or 401k? Yes.
Anyway, actually, this is not an ad selling you gold. It's just selling you information for free. You just go to birchgold.com/nose. Click on this no longer green button. I guess it's now a teal button, and they'll tell you more about it. Big
And then
friends
you
of the
buy
show.
the gold from the Jews.
Yeah, if it's the right
Or
move for you and your
whatever.
portfolio.
That was pretty good, Nick.
The
Good job.
Persians.
Dude, I do the best ads. Really
You're like
tremendous.
a professional.
Wonderful ads. Phenomenal. All right, here we go. Let's see. Tim
I
Pool's
thought it was
date-
gonna. I thought you were about to read the ad where you can become buy some land in
I want
Greenland
them
or
to
something.
advertise with me.
Give me a Scottish Greenland lord.
I would
Yeah.
fucking
Established
titles.
Titles.
I would
I
love
have,
to.
they
I would
sent
take
me
that
one of
sponsor
those in the
all
week.
day.
Like 2 days after it arrived at my house, I'm like, I'm gonna make $500 talking about this stupid shit. All these videos came out, and they're like, anyone promoting this is a scammer, and you'll have to unsubscribe. And I'm like, well, I can't make that fucking sponsored ad now.
Oh, I was like, please, established titles. You're getting shit on. Please hire me. I will sell your
I have
product
one.
all day. I have one too. I don't know where it is. But
Yeah.
no, I love it.
I'm a lord and a lady, or just a lord.
You
Dude,
guys
I-
could just print out like retard
Shut up.
certificates
You're gonna
and
ruin
just
this
sell.
fucking
You can
gold
make
mine for
100%
us.
of the money. You don't need to make like 10%. You don't have
But
to have
does it
like
have
a
the
fucking
fancy
affiliate
seal
scam.
on
Hey
it,
man, this is an
though?
official proclamation. It's
Yeah, that's
genuine.
It says Jay
brand.
is, now,
Proclamation.
Jay is now a lord, and then an asterisk at the very bottom it says Jay is definitely not a lord. This is just a piece of paper.
I just
He
love
owns
it.
an
don't
acre
worry
of
about the-
land in
don't worry about the-
Scotland now.
Don't worry about the fine print. It's all
Yeah.
about the proclamation.
I love it. It's like, this is an official proclamation. Was like, yeah, like so someone went out and proclaimed a thing that, okay. Oh my God, that's the Brittany Venti shit. I got to cycle back to it.
Oh yes.
So many
yes.
people are
Circle
like,
back.
well, Cover Corporation sent her a cease and desist. And I'm like, you watch my show, when I get a cease and desist, I read it online and call the person who sent it to me a retard. Like it's a cease and desist is lawyer language for letter to the manager. It doesn't mean anything. There's no legal weight to a cease and desist. It's just someone saying don't do a thing. That's like your dad saying stop smoking. Did you stop? No, you just kept. You're like thanks or whatever. Like no one cares. And they're like, what? She got a cease and desist. I'm like, yeah, I get those all the time. Who fucking cares? Why does that matter? They can't.
It matters because that's a good indication they're not going to do anything. If they're going to do shit, they don't send you a cease and desist letter.
Yeah,
they
you
just drop the hammer on you. Yeah.
And it's Cover Corp. They're Hollow Live, like weird fetish. Like look, if you guys like VTubers, it's great. And if you think that Hollow Live is great for those VTubers, even though they take half of their money after YouTube takes a 30% cut, Hollow Live takes 50% on top of that. Damn. They own the characters. So if the person wants to quit or change or whatever, they don't get to take their characters, their audience, their persona, their channel. They don't own anything. If you agreed at all with Steven Crowder about what the Daily Wire said about, or what the Daily Wire had in their contracts, and you're like, that seems a little predatory. Hollow Live is like that. And it's fine. It's a contractual agreement that they get into. And that's a great thing. And they make a shitload of money still, because you guys keep just giving them money because they're an anime avatar, even though you know the person behind that doesn't look like that. But whatever. Like,
yeah, but that's the best part.
Steve is not from Nebraska.
It's all fine. But the thing is, like, Hollow Live.
I make a lot of money doing that, okay?
Hollow Live could go after Brittany Venti. They have the resources. They make millions of dollars. And if they're really mad, like a cease and desist that cost them $400 for some lawyer to type is not like stopping anybody from doing anything. And oh my God, it just drives me crazy. I'm like,
wait, that's who shut down Brittany's channel is Hollow Live?
Yeah, the Hollow Live people are, well, either them or their
seriously
fans.
Because she said that Shark was like a pedophile.
I don't actually know who
Pedo
shut her down, but
yeah.
What do you mean you're saying you don't actually know?
Well, she got a strike, but the strike
she got
is that.
Yeah, the strike to tell the audience of VTube fans, by the way, Cover Corp can't issue a strike to Brittany Venti. YouTube issues the strike. I don't know where this got confused, because that's a new thing. They're like, well, she should talk to Cover Corp about the strike. I'm like, they don't issue strikes. Like, Cover Corp doesn't have access to strike a YouTube
Just because she called that dumb
channel.
Shark pedo bait? That's it?
Yeah, and well, apparently she called like the fans pedophiles or something.
Well,
which they are.
They are, yeah.
We know this.
So that, yeah, that's
Seems like a perfect segue to promote my children's book.
Wait,
I love that Shark because I'm a pedophile.
Stop it. No,
oh,
you're
Jesus
not.
Christ. That's going to get clipped.
We don't need that press for the fucking shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I already said I hate fat women, so there's nothing worse than that. Fat women, hey, women, you all need to lose like 50 pounds. You're too fucking fat. You think if I say I'm a pedophile, that's worse than saying women are fat? Wrong. Wake up, jackass.
Well, fat women would disagree probably, because fat women are just the worst. 70% of women are overweight. 70%. That's like all of them.
100%.
God damn it.
That's wrong. That's inaccurate information.
Yeah, forgive him, Dick. He doesn't know that everyone needs to lose 20 pounds.
Camelot, you're young. You don't understand.
Yeah.
It's no, it is
Eugenia
I don't know, man. Yes, the fat women problem is a problem. And I preach about it all the time. It is safe here. You're on safe ground, Vito. You can say that fat women are fat. You can do that. It's okay.
Thank God.
You don't
Thank
have to
God.
pretend that they're skinny. Like, you don't have to be like,
Well,
I know you
when
dress
you're in
up.
my circles, I don't
Vito, I know you dress up as a
Circles
woman.
when
and-
when you're globes.
globes. Around as many heavy set sagging globes as I am.
I know you
Gotta
go on
be-
those podcasts and dress up as a woman, be like, I'm a 10. I'm a 10.
Should.
I am the table.
Dude, did
What?
you, Camelot, did you see that one where the
Yeah.
like chick who's like this wide? She's like,
Yeah.
I'm a 10. It's like, oh, Jesus
We had to
Christ.
flower her down to
No,
find
you're not. You're a 34.
Oh, fuck. She ain't even, she's like a
She
one.
wishes she was a 34.
Yeah, no, she's a
No.
48.
No, women that are like that much overweight, they're not even on the scale yet. So they're a 0. The rest that are not overweight are
Well,
ones.
the problem is that they're not on the scale. If they got on the scale, it wouldn't be that big.
no, they'd be like, oh, it's fine. 400 is fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
The guy had a big dinner.
I took
the
him out
problem
to-
is, problem is that
Water weight.
Yeah, retaining water. That's my excuse.
I'm
gotta be in
retaining the
shape.
Hoover Dam over here.
And then all these
Sorry.
companies trick them into buying candy by saying it helps gay people somehow.
Oh my god.
You're fat, right? You love gay guys, right? They don't care how fat you are. Eat this candy, you fat bitch.
For pride, get a
It'll
prize
count
on
as a
Hershey
mental
bar.
health day, Dick. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, normally I wouldn't eat this chocolate, but if it's helping a community,
Oof.
My girls,
Man.
the girls I hang out with, they have to be in like tip top, like workout shape. All
Okay.
of them.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
it
If
don't
they
come
have
to
to eat
Disney
in
World.
If I see a line of cellulite, it's over. I'm like, nah, dude, bro. Sorry. We're over.
Oh, to be young and have
If
options.
Vito sees a line of cellulite, he tries to snort it.
I go, all right.
Speaking of snorting, I have to go outside for a minute.
Yeah, we'll see you. Dick. Got a very important
For
phone
no
call.
reason.
No reason whatsoever.
Tim Pool's
Yeah, grab me some, please.
Tim, here we got 2 super chats, and then I'm going to get off of YouTube. Tim Pool's gay ass music says Tim just got an uppie seeing his face on screen. And- And Jay says hello. Delayed first raffle wash lawyer Cinta Kaipat, whom I mentioned 2 weeks ago, was a regent at the University of Minnesota. She was also Chamorro. I understand the regent of Minnesota, of the University of Minnesota. That's literally the only words.
She's
in that super
Chamorro,
chat.
Nick. We all understand that.
I think that just means she's some kind of Mexican.
Like a
Well,
churro?
like a Guamanian
Yeah.
Mexican.
Okay, a
Yeah,
churro. So
Romanian
she's a
Mexican.
dessert pastry covered in cinnamon.
Speaking of churro, did Dick already talk about how terrible
Oh, Jesus.
Tim Pool's music is? Like the new
Yeah.
song. He has to be the like center, like that you could take the vocals out and it's at least listenable. God, why do you have to be the singer? He's like a narcissist, man. He has
Why did he
to be the
call
singer.
his band Timcast?
He should call his band shit.
Come
Because
up
it
with a
sounds
band
like
name.
Dick. God, if it wasn't for like auto tune being so easily. So I have it on my computer, Melodyne, the
Yeah.
program. It's so easy to use. If it wasn't for that shit, he would never even be doing it. God, he sounds like a whiny bitch.
What should his band name? Hold on, let's go to Rumble and figure out what his band name should be. All right,
The
guys,
shallow end.
if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description. We continue the show over on Rumble exclusively. We can say a little bit spicier stuff from time to time. If you're not going to follow us over to Rumble, thank you for watching. Hit that like button on your way out. Thank you for everybody who sent a super chat or a membership or just chatted and showed up to watch. I appreciate all of you so much. We're going to hit Rumble. There's a little like 20-second bumper here, and then we will be off of YouTube. See you in a few minutes. Peace, or a few seconds. Peace. Peace.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen,